Alright, looks like it's time for episode 2. Not entirely sure what to say here. I've had a somewhat somewhat relaxed day, somewhat fun, exciting day though. I went to Irish class this morning, which is always fun. Uh, I, it's only the second week of the class and I'm already really excited about it. Learning how to speak in Irish. Learning a little bit about Irish culture too, but mostly, learning the language. Which, it's pretty fun. I like learning new languages, and I've wanted to learn this for a long time. So it's good that this is going on. Um, then, then I hung out at the Student Environmental Center table, which was out in the 30-some degree weather, braving the cold in order to uh, do outreach and spread the word about environmental causes, global warming, the petition they've got going for making the campus more ecological. Uh, it was fun hanging out with them, and it was above freezing, so you know, only just barely, but it was above freezing, so that helped. Although they were in the shade, so kind of balanced out. It kind of felt like it was almost at freezing. But got to talk with them a lot about environmental issues. Uh, got to eat lunch together with a few of them, and it was good. It's good to be on campus again. I haven't been a student for years now, and now I'm a student again. And it's funny, I've lived in town, and I've been on and off campus, not being a student, but there's something a little different when you're going to a class that changes your whole perspective on how the town works. I like living in Carbondale. It's got its shortcomings. There's oftentimes not as many cultural attractions or as many huge, gigantic, epic things going on as you would get in a huge, gigantic, epic city. But we're really close to the outdoors here, and there's a lot more room for interesting, quirky side conversations to go on and unusual things that you wouldn't expect in a more structured environment. And I'll have more on those soon, but uh, I don't know. In the meantime, I just want to say I'm happy to be here in Southern Illinois. It's been quite an adventure being here, and I'm looking forward to sharing all of this on my video blog. Because on my written blog, I talk a lot about topics about politics and about, politics, culture, spirituality, pop culture, ecology. I pretty much run the whole gamut on my Song of the Trees blog. And it's good to actually speak some of this out loud and mix in a bit of my personal experiences along the way. So, not sure what to say on some of those political themes at the moment. I'm watching closely the primary races that are going on, although I'm not terribly fond of any of the candidates. Still, it's good to see what dialogue goes on around them, because even though the candidates themselves I don't find exciting, what I do find exciting is the viewpoints of the people who get excited about the candidates. I think a lot of people in this country and in this world want change right now, but that's a very vague and mysterious thing. What is this change that people want? Nobody can agree exactly on what it is. So I like to go in political chats like the IRC chats and the Undernet Network, the political chat room, and to offline chats with my friends and, fellow activists, fellow community members, random people I meet. To me, that's what's exciting about these primaries, not the fact that power is eventually going to transfer from, one powerful elite to another who's probably going to keep most of the same policies. That's really nothing new, unfortunately. But what's exciting to me is that people are paying attention to these things more than they have in a while. Largely because of a certain dumb person who's in office right now who's done a lot of destructive things. And most people can agree that he needs to go. So they're excited about that fact. They're talking about what to do instead of what he's been doing. And all that buzz is fun to see. That was one of the weird moments of my day today. There I was in the cafeteria at the Student Center talking radical politics with a few friends of mine. And then randomly a Daily Egyptian reporter walks up to us asking us our views on the election and wanting to interview us about those views. So I thought that was pretty funny, pretty synchronous. For a moment I wondered why some person with a notepad and a camera was sneaking up on us. But I think it was worth it, and hopefully, hopefully good things will come out of all this dialogue. Hopefully it won't just be another 4 years of, you know, non-involvement by the people and terrible action by the people in power. I really have a feeling that things are changing. It could just be my optimism, but that's what I feel. And I guess time will tell. But I think this year in particular, uh, the rest of this year, especially between now and Samhain, between now and the end of October, which is what I consider to be the end of the year in terms of life cycles that years go through. I think there's going to be a lot of change, and I'm looking forward to see what comes of it, and I'm sure I'll have plenty of more commentary as the change arises. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my printed blog at treesong.org.